One of the biggest pain points in business is when you have disconnected processes. Let's assume that right now I sold a CRM deal. So now it's, let's say, $10,000 providing a CRM project. In that case, whenever I'm selling the project, I need to tell someone to initiate the project, which means the bookkeeper is supposed to send an email or an invoice to collect down payment. The account manager needs to create a kickoff meeting. The administrative assistant is supposed to take action on her side, which means I will have multiple steps connected to me. If I will not alert the right people, and I need to remember doing that, the entire process stops. And the client that just signed the deal is going to be super upset. This is a common problem, not only in sales, in anything in business, when you have disconnected processes, when every department lives on its own island. Today, we are going to talk specifically about sales and project management. This is automation number 8 from the top 20 CRM automations in the world book. And this is exactly what we are going to talk about today. So let's assume that I'm starting to work on a deal, and obviously if your CRM is not like ours, it's all good. Zoho CRM can be customized. So, whatever you have, it will work more or less like what I'm showing you now. I will start and go to one of the new opportunities that were created. Step number 1, I will select products and services. In my case, this is a web development company, and I will select different services that the client is right now on the phone with me, and I am loading this information. Okay, so we have a bunch of them. Let's change some quantities. So we have some juice. We'll provide also a discount here. Beautiful. The moment that I'm ready with the items, I will click on Update Opportunity, and I'm clicking on Create Proposal. And now I will select the template, let's say SEO services. Most companies will have one template. I have multiple just for the demo. Once I click on it, the mail merge starts, and now it will collect the information from the contact, account, the opportunity. It can be customized, obviously, but the idea is that the salesperson not supposed to work on the proposal and create it. It's all automatic. When the proposal is in, I'm just reviewing it. I see that the person name is here, my details are here, all the details, the proposal is here. Everything is good. I can click and I can send it for signature. And then when the client signs, it's all good. I have a proposal. Let's assume that in my company, I will have a process that whenever a proposal is signed, it's supposed to automatically send a request for deposit from the accounting team. It's supposed to request the administrative assistant to schedule a kickoff meeting, and it's supposed to automatically create the related project with all the related tasks assigned to it. Okay, and this is obviously just as an example. So all the tasks and all the task list and everything that is related to this specific job will be automatically populated in the project. Few things will happen here. First of all, whenever you have a closed deal, it will automatically distribute the jobs to the right people. I also work with customers that instead of assigning the tasks to specific people, it will be assigned to the project manager, and then the project manager will go ahead and they will distribute the tasks to different people. In this system, I have only one user, so I can't do that. But this is also something very common. Now, some people will tell me that they have a very large proposal. So instead of having a proposal with few items like the one I showed you, they will have an Excel with million steps and tasks and something that is very, very detailed, such as architecture or something that is very deep in terms of line items. In those cases, we can process the Excel and populate it into the proposal, or as an attachment or as part of the proposal itself. And then the entire document that the client signed on will automatically be generated as tasks in the system. Now, also very common for companies to request to have in the project management side to have tasks with dependencies. As an example, one of the clients that we work with, they have a major problem. They used to build massive structures that requires very heavy machinery to take them from one place to another. There were many cases that those big trucks came to the manufacturer to pick up the merchandise to be delivered when the merchandise was not ready yet, because that was scheduled in advance. Now, if they had a system like that, which right now they have, and there will be dependencies that until the product is not ready for delivery, no one will book the delivery. And in that case, obviously there will be short delay, but they won't lose tens of thousands of dollars a day because of one small mistake. Okay? So there are lots of ways to do it. The bottom line is, what I want you to get out of the session today is that processes in the business must be connected automatically. There can't be a process that is an orphan process that it's relying on a human to take it forward. If you have separated processes in your business, you probably know what I am talking about. Things are getting lost, things are getting missed, clients are upset, employees are upset, it's a mess. And it's not that difficult to connect processes in 2026, okay? Before we close this session, if you don't have the book, The Top 20 CRM Automations in the World, which I don't have it with me because someone already took it, okay? This is a great book. I really recommend you grabbing it. We have it on Audible version. We have it on hard copy, digital copy. Just consume the content and progress your business so you won't have separated processes. Thank you very much for watching this session. I will see you in the next one.